What if I told you that learning to sew can literally change your life? It can give you the confidence that only comes from being able to create something from scratch. It improves your mental health and it connects you to a global community of sewers. If you're new here, hi, my name is Bianca and I've been sewing pretty much every day for the last 7 years. Now I help you build your confidence in the art of sewing by sharing everything I have learned along the way. Reason number one is you get to sew what you want. You don't have to crawl the shops to buy the latest trends and wear what everyone else is wearing, or waste your time trying to find that outfit that will recreate a vision in your head or that Pinterest pin that you have. Sewing lets you create what you want when you want. I made my daughter a blue unicorn onesie with a rainbow tail and mane just as she requested, but imagine how long that would have taken me to find in the shops. So if you want to make, let's say, a skirt with orange and pink polka dot fabric, or a pair of trousers with one leg in animal print and the other leg in a bright red fabric, why not? And this is actually giving me a few ideas because I really like the sound of that. Reason number two is you can make clothes to fit your body. We are all built differently and the stores don't cater for all of our bodies. How many times have you tried on some clothes and they were either too long or too short, or they didn't fit at the waist but fit at the hips and vice versa? I'm only 5'2" and I've always had this problem of trousers and dresses being too long for me. I only used to be able to buy trousers in a specific store in Europe, so when I moved to the UK, it made my life a little bit more difficult because I didn't have a set store anywhere near me. Being able to measure myself and fit my clothes to my proportions has helped me learn a lot more about my body and made me appreciate it more. This would have never happened had I not started making clothes for myself. Although the fitting has taken me a long time to achieve because I'm self-taught, it's all part of the learning process. And now I finally realize that it's not my body that's the problem, why the shop bought clothes rarely used to fit me like I wanted them to. Reason number three is it's good for your mental health. Sewing allows you to switch off from everything, from your mobile phone to your kids to your housework and just your responsibilities in general. Sewing gives me the space to focus, let my creativity loose, and there's also a bit of problem solving involved because sometimes I need to figure out what adjustments I need to make for my project to turn out better. And this is a little bit of brain exercise, which is actually good for you. It genuinely zones me out, and sometimes I listen to a bit of music or podcast and even watch a bit of Netflix, which gives me a bit of peace and a bit of a brain reset. Reason number four is it boosts your confidence. There's something about being able to make something from a flat piece of fabric with your own hands that gives you a powerful feeling. And this feeling doesn't just stay in your sewing space, it goes everywhere with you. Carrying a bag or wearing something that I have made makes me feel really good within myself, especially because sewing is something that I've taught myself from scratch. And feeling good within yourself shows on the outside, and your confidence might just inspire the next person's confidence. So this is a win for everyone. Reason number five is there is a community waiting for you. I had no idea that when I started sewing, there were so many people around the world whose hobbies were also sewing. But when I found all of these different sewing groups initially on Facebook, I couldn't believe how helpful everyone was and how much everyone just cheered each other on. From there, I found there was even larger group of sewers on other social media platforms, and the rest is now history. Nowadays, I run a sewing social event in my local area, and it wasn't something that I anticipated seeing myself doing. So do a little bit of research because you might have a friendly and supportive sewing group just around the corner from you. Reason number six is its endless creativity. Can you just imagine everything that you can make with all of the different fabric prints, colors, textures, ribbons, lace, buttons, sewing patterns, you name it. There is so much available to you and you can put that all together if you want to. Even if you make some mistakes or some of your visions don't exactly turn out how you wanted them to, that's just all part of the fun because you are learning with every step of the way. Being creative is not just about getting it right or perfect every time. It's about being able to explore and see where that takes you. You have no limits when you are creating for yourself. My children even help me with this one because they are always telling me that they want a skirt that looks like this or trousers that look like that. And they sometimes even want me to recreate outfits from some of the cartoons that they watch. Their creativity has just become even bigger because they have now been experimenting with some stitches on my sewing machine, and now they have been dreaming up a whole new wardrobe and other accessories that they want to make for their rooms, like curtains. So pretty soon I might not even have a seat at my sewing machine anymore. anymore. With sewing, there's also the added bonus that I get to make things for other people as well. So for the last few years, I've been making gifts for my daughter's friends' birthdays, and also I've made dozens of scrunchies and bags as teachers' gifts. And these gifts are even more special because not only are they uniquely handmade, but my daughters play a role in picking out the fabrics and what certain elements need to be included in these designs. So they are truly unique to each person, to each teacher, because those things are decided on what she has learned about these people throughout the years. So if you've been thinking about sewing, this is probably your sign to get going. You might enjoy this video over here where I share with you the 11 habits that made me become a better sewer. That's it from me today. Bye for now.